What is going on, everybody? Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024 and the new year for Ryan's radar chart analysis. And I think we're gonna have a really prosperous year, guys. For those of you that are sticking around, you're subscribed to the channel, you're taking in all the information that I say and kind of doing your own research or using it as a way to double confirm what you're already seeing. This is awesome because 2024, and I'll say this subtly, I trust me when I say make this the year that everything changes for you. There's a lot coming to the United States. There's a lot coming around the world. There's going to be some major economic changes. And I can tell you from firsthand knowledge and from higher ups that I know and in the world that you need to make this year the year that you set your new financial highs. So dive deep into the little things, focus the fuck up, really hone in on your skill set and make this thing work. Because if you can make this thing work, you guys can make money anywhere in the world. You don't need anybody or anything telling you what to do. So, with that being said, let's get into what we're looking for on the two pairs that we're going to go over, EURUSD and GBPUSD. So, as you can see, you're looking at the screen, we have Euro USD overall bullish on the higher time frame. So this is why I'm waiting for more of a confirmation for price to shoot down into these areas here, which we have 15-minute, 1 hour demand zones mixed with some 4 hour support resistance that it came back and is retesting. And at the moment, it's still early Asian session, and they're not going to do any big reversals here. So I'm waiting for price to shoot down into this zone. Excuse me. When it shoots down into this zone, that's when I'm gonna start looking for my buying opportunities. Smaller time frame W's, looking for engulfing patterns, maybe some nice solid setups on the 4 hour, and we're gonna be ultimately wanting to take this thing all the way back up towards this high, previous high of day, and then up to the upper echelons of the. As you can see here, there is daily supply, 1 hour supplies that have not been touched yet. So that's what we want to see for your USD. So just be on the lookout for that. Expect the push down, and then we'll look for the pushes back up during London session, New York session. As for GBPUSD, it's the same thing. Obviously, it's not the same in retrospect as it's a complete uptrend. I mean, short term, based on what we're seeing here on the screen, we got higher highs, higher lows, right? So that's a clear indication of an uptrend. And at the moment, we have a trend line that was formed here, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, clearly respected and is worthy enough for price to obviously bounce off of it. And we're waiting for price to shoot down into these zones. So we have it lined up directly with the 1 hour demand zone, also the low of the day. So ultimately, I think we would want to see price shoot down, maybe shoot a little bit past it. Maybe there's some lower time frame areas right in the zone here that might be worthy of us double checking. So we have the 1 hour zone here. It lines up with the 15-minute, and it also lines up, as you can see right here. I got the 1 hour imbalances. So something new that I started including is I automatically will have 1 hour and 4 hour imbalances on my chart at all times. So if you see these boxes, the purple will be bearish, green will be bullish, and the only difference between the 1 hour and 4 hours is that one's going to say H1, one's going to say H4, just like you see here. So this one would be essentially a more confluence zone because you have a major imbalance on both time frames that price is eventually going to want to go hit. So we could see price come up here after it makes this move up. Move this over a little bit so that it might react in the zone before continuing up or pull back, then go up, right? So just be ready for those areas to uh, add in more confluence. What we're doing, I never used to have it on chart because it just had so many, but I focused on, now I'm only focusing on the 1 hour and 4 hour. I think if you can just focus on those time frames, you can get intraday trading down packed. But if you like swing trading, obviously look for daily ones, but you're not going to see them as much. So, with that being said, just look for this type of move, right? Because this is still early on. I don't see price kind of pushing itself back up yet, especially since it's Monday. It's the first, even though it's going to be Tuesday trading day, I count that as the first official trading day because the markets didn't really start moving till today anyway. So, um, just expect that push down, inducements down, hits the demand zones, and then we'll look for price to go back up. Right? So it's pretty simple. I wouldn't touch anything until you get into these zones, and then once you get to these zones, that's when we can start looking for those bigger moves up and cashing out. So that's it for today, guys. I will be back on tomorrow, and let's get this year started right. Like I said, really hone in this year, start it off correctly, get the little daily disciplines down now, and it will pay off massive for you in the long haul. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.